If the Daybreak were real, it'd be a weapon of mass destruction. It's as simple as that. Let me explain. The Daybreak styles itself as a spear of light, but more accurately, it's a spear made of the literal sun. It's crafted from 18 solar fragments of the Ancient Manipulator, and along with the solar eruption, they make up the most powerful melee weapons before Moonlord. If the solar fragments it was made of were made of the core of the sun, which is the most plausible outcome, it would be initially glowing with the heat of 15 million degrees Celsius, or 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. Now, assuming that the Daybreak didn't immediately explode due to the fact that it's pressurized at 265 million bar, the heat alone would make it extremely deadly to begin with. In fact, let me use an old video of VSauce's to explain it.
When matter reaches temperatures as high as those found in the center of the sun, an enormous amount of energy is radiated away. If you were to heat only the head of a pin to the temperature of the center of the sun, it would kill any person within 1,000 miles of it.
And let's just say that the Daybreak is slightly bigger than the head of a pin. If this isn't a weapon of mass destruction, I don't know what is. However, I can already hear some of you saying that Daybreak can't possibly be 15 million degrees like the core of the sun because it's orange. You know how light bulbs that are 2700 Kelvin are advertised as warm and 5000 Kelvin ones are more blue because that's how the old incandescent versions actually glowed? Let's just say that a 15 million Kelvin heat source is not going to glow that familiar orange anytime soon. The Daybreak would more realistically only be glowing around 2000 or 3000 Kelvin, the same as those homey incandescent light bulbs if they wanted to be that color of orange. Even without its scalding heat though, the Daybreak is a truly formidable weapon. Remember, this is still a heavy-ass sun spear heading toward you at many hundreds of miles per hour. Uniquely, the more melee speed you have, the faster the Daybreak projectile actually shoots. So the fastest the Terraria can throw the Daybreak is around 385 feet per second, or over 422 kilometers per hour. If the 18 solar fragments used to forge it were made out of the core of the sun, an extremely dense material, the Daybreak would weigh almost 90,000 kilograms, or 197,000 pounds. When thrown, all of that energy exerted on it, which is 612 million joules, hitting at a sharp spear point would be catastrophic. A serious car or bus crashes just over 1 million joules, and that's distributed over a much larger area than this spear. Not to mention the spear instantly decelerates and then sticks into you, meaning its instant deceleration would have to exert a force of over 600 million newtons onto you for a split second, which is, once again, catastrophic. It's truly otherworldly how powerful this thing is. Considering how this is infinitely reusable, fairly portable, and relatively cheap, this would still definitely count as a weapon of mass destruction. Hello, thank you for watching, and if you're among the 85% of viewers who aren't subscribed, I ask you to subscribe. A video like this about the coin gun is here. Thank you for watching, and good day, and goodbye.